Hello, Cancer. My name is Missy, and I am here to do the bullshit and the blessings. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to pull one card from the Edgar Allan Poe tarot to use as an oracle because he has quotes on the bottom of each. Then we'll get a couple tarot cards from the TV series tarot and one of these fortune cards to kind of round out the reading. Then we'll get some charms to tell us what each day of the week is going to look like. One more shuffle and we'll get right into it. These readings are meant to be timeless and general and if the details fit, they are meant for you. If they do not, please do not try to make them fit, as that will do more harm than good and is not my intention. I am not a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. If you need advice in any of those areas, please consult a professional. Please do not follow, or please do not take my advice, or please do not do something simply because I give the advice here in the video. You are an adult who's responsible for your own actions. Please use that responsibility to your advantage, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Right there. Okay, so we've got the Emperor, and it says, once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, evermore a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. So interesting. The Emperor card is about taking charge in something. I do kind of feel like, based on this, so I have to be honest, based on this, I feel like it's talking about memories of the past, the stories that you tell about memories of the past. Because the Emperor card is about taking charge, right? And so what he says, this is like one of the most famous quotes ever, right? Where the last line is what gets me. While he ponders weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. So this is like things that you forgot of the past, right? But you have control over this because that's the energy of the Emperor. He doesn't get to be the Emperor by being weak or by giving control to others. And then look, you've got the Star and the Chariot. I feel like this is saying about moving forward. Well, the Chariot is your card anyway. Cancer, the sign of Cancer rules this card because it does have to do with like inner turmoil and overcoming that inner turmoil, which is exactly what the Star card does. It brings that healing in. But also these two cards together can like bring movement to a wish, right? Like if there's some sort of wish that you would like to have fulfilled, what this is saying is that you kind of control the narrative basically. And it's really important for you to like pay attention to like kind of how you how not just how you remember the past, because it's not so much how you remember it, but maybe how you present it, how you tell the story. Interesting. You know what else is interesting? I didn't notice it until just right now. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card. Look at well, that's Edgar Allan Poe in the center, but look at how, if you hold it out this way, it looks like a bear, right? It kind of just looks like the face of a bear when you hold it out. It looks like there's one of the ears, there's the other ear. This would be the snout right here, but that's actually Poe. So maybe something from a distance looks more frightening than it actually is. And then do you see that like here, there's the Justice, like the Justice card, especially with this particular, you know, this is like the executioner's blade, right? And so it's like the pendulum of justice as well, the way it's being depicted here. But then you have right here, a wrong is unredressed when retribution overtakes its redresser. It is equally unrepressed when the avenger fails to make himself felt as such to him who has done the wrong. So this is so interesting because, again, when you're going back to the energy that's coming through in the Emperor card, when it's talking about you having control over the narrative. So if you feel that you've been wronged in some way, and you're crying out for justice somehow, I don't know, I feel like this reading is for you. And then look at, interesting, okay, we've got the Ace of Swords, and read this. It says, if you wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. I feel like it's saying there are things that you need to forget. And the song Bishop Briggs, I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking or getting my words out. The song River by Bishop Briggs is playing in the background. So with the Ace of Swords, this is more energy of you controlling the narrative, because if you see, this is a quill, a pen, there's someone's getting ready to write a story. Someone controls the narrative. So you, Cancer, control the narrative, and it's based on what are you willing to let go of, right? Like, are you going to dwell on something? I feel like that's kind of the message so far. Are you going to dwell on whatever this wrong is, or are you going to, I don't know, work towards making it right? Let's see what the cards have to say, but it kind of feels that way to me, just based on what I'm seeing. Like, maybe there needs to be some healing. It seems to be the theme so far, that with the, and we're only at Cancer. Let's see how many of these are. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we've got the 10 of Cups, the Page of Swords. Look at, there's the Chariot card again with the 2 of Wands. So this is talking about like truth, right? But also the 2 of Wands is a card of like, there's always a decision to be made with the 2s. Hold on, I want to show you what this card looks like as soon as I can get it to, oh, come on. I hate this camera, I really do. Anyway, you can see he's inside of a spaceship. He's looking out at the world. So he's seeing things from a higher perspective. I just wish I could show you the actual details. But of course, oh, good, there we go. So you see he's got this book here, right? There's this ship outside of the window. There's the 2 wands. He's only got a whole, well, actually 2 flags, the 2 different countries. So this is, a collaboration, obviously, of 2 countries to see things from a higher perspective, which is basically what this energy here is, right? Especially if it's saying there's something you need to let go of. If you feel that there's been some sort of injustice, it has to do with a collaboration, where truth and honesty, it has, well, first of all, this is a family issue, obviously, because we've got Little House on the Prairie and the Addams Family. You can't get more family energy. Like, I'm not even questioning if this is work or not. This is 1000% family energy. If you want the family to come together, especially as these 2 countries would, to work together and in collaboration to see things from a higher perspective, there has to be truth and honesty 1000% across the board. But there also has to be like compromise, a willingness to overcome your inner turmoil, which is seen from, oh, and interesting, I just realized where I had it cut was the 9 of Swords. So we're going to leave this one here just because that kind of illustrates this energy over here, where it's saying, you feel that there's been this injustice, but it's time to let it go, especially if you want families to come together, if you want to get this beautiful view. that he has here with his Two of Wands. Oh, look. Because very interesting energy, because it's like, you've got the best card in the deck and the worst card in the deck sitting on either side of the institution and facility. I feel like it's just so, I'm going to read it exactly how it is. It's like saying that, you know, not really hospitalization, but like the best and worst thing that can happen in this situation would be some sort of like authority coming in to take over. You kind of can't get around it, because this is, when you read this, it says this is the best card to appear in a spread. It says this is the most adverse card to appear in the for the deck. So and they're both nines. So it's like the last step where the next step would be a 10, right? So the last step in order to come to this family unity, this collaboration, is to let some things go and to be honest and willing to heal, you know, tell the truth and be 1000% honest in this situation. It's going to be the best and worst thing that happened. I'm so sorry. Like that, this is just so, I don't know how to say it. Like this feels like a very heavy reading, and we haven't even gotten to the charms yet. But you know, if this is your reading, you already feel it. So it's not like I'm telling you anything new. It's not like you're surprised by this at all. It should just be a confirmation for you. Okay, so we have Made with Love on Tuesday, this tiny little charm here, that's what it says. So Tuesday is going to be a day that's full of love, right? It looks like you've got a lot going on, like from Wednesday throughout the weekend, throughout Saturday. Okay, we have the song At My Worst by Black Bear playing in the background. So you'll want to look up the lyrics for that. All right, so we have the sun, we have the star, we have the Eye of Horus, you've got love and be loved, you've got the two hearts, and you've got a spoon. The spoon, but it's upside down as if the medicine has already been taken, right? When it's upright, I see this as a dose of medicine, something that is going to be healing. Sometimes the dose of medicine can be bitter though, but if it's in the reverse, like you've already taken the medicine and it's already starting to do its job. So you've already started this healing, and I think maybe on Wednesday, maybe you might even feel good because of the double heart here with the love and be loved. Maybe it starts on Tuesday, this loving energy, and you start to see something like really, really positive happening on Wednesday that makes you feel free because you have the eagle on Thursday. You do have the microscope. So maybe you'll want to really pay attention to the details on Thursday as well, because I think you're going to find the solution to something that's going to be very beneficial with this $100 bill. So the $100 bill is the highest denomination of money that I have in my charm box. And so when it falls in the upright like that, it's talking about like something really good, something that's going to make you feel good. It doesn't have to be money. It could just be somebody saying something that really makes you feel good, right? Like this is abundance at its best, something very positive. But again, the key is like a solution, right? The key opens the lock. So it opens a door for you. I feel like that's why you have to pay attention. You also have the number 5 domino, which is a 2 and a 3. So the number 2 talks about collaboration and support. or two people coming together for support. And the number 3 is about collaboration and working together. So, collaboration and support will bring about change, which is what the number 5 means. So again, all very positive energy. You've got the letter H here for Friday, with the charm that says, I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. We have the little moon and star charm. So it's like dreams and wishes, or maybe you're dreaming. I feel like really you could be dreaming. It could be dreaming about someone who's passed on. So Friday and Saturday, there could be some sort of expensive lesson. Not really, not too expensive, but you've got the $10 bill that came out with Saturn, and the $10 bill is in the reverse, which means that's an expense, right? You're going to lose some money. It's a loss rather than a gain. And so Saturn always is a karmic planet. It brings lessons in. So whatever this loss is on Friday or Saturday, it's actually a positive. It's something that is there to teach you a lesson or take your wisdom from it as you can. And then on Saturday, I feel like it's, oh yeah. So we have the elephant here. So elephants to me are always, they always talk about family, right? Elephants are pack animals. They're definitely family animals. And so then we also have the book that says Once Upon a Time, and the dinosaur, which makes me think of like ancestors, because dinosaurs are ancient, but also dinosaurs make me think of children, especially when you put it together with storybooks and elephants. So maybe you're spending time with your children on Saturday, or something fun in some way on Saturday. So yeah, the whole end of the week seems very, very positive for Cancer. So I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, as I am new here. And I thank you for watching.